What is up, my friend? We are going to be going through a full day of eating in my reverse diet, reversing into a lean bulking phase after the last 2 bodybuilding shows that I've done. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I eat all day in my reverse diet to shift into this lean bulk. I'm going to show you guys my workout here in a little bit. I'm fasted right now. I don't have any caffeine in me. So the energy is a little bit low, but hopefully we can pep it up as we go here. I want to show you guys real quick this really good idea I had. So I've got a bar and I don't drink. So I've got these different protein options. So I've got a protein bar. Just want to show you guys that as I'm filming on this bar. Yeah, so we're gonna go through the whole day. It's a Sunday today. It's supposed to be a rest day, but I kind of do some optional cardio on this day. So we'll go hit the garage gym, do some HIIT training. I'll show you guys that, and then I'll show you guys the first meal. We are here in my happy place, my garage gym here, and I'm setting up a little circuit, just doing a little circuit training today on a Sunday morning. It is 8:08 a.m. So got some work done. I'm gonna hit a fasted little HIIT session and then get my first meal. I'll show you guys that. Probably get some steps in. Just on Sundays, I like to get a good amount of cardio. It just makes me feel good. But wanted to show you guys, I'll probably do a whole home gym tour here soon, but I've made some updates recently. We've got the words take action, take control. That's my mantra. Fitness Junkie logo up there. That was the most recent purchase, was the big cable machine, which is awesome. It's like commercial grade. But today the circuit we're gonna be doing, I do just 12 seconds as fast as I can go. So a 12-second sprint on the assault bike. And then I do an ab movement. It's probably gonna be just sit-ups on this decline bench. And then I do wall balls. So it's a pretty sick little spot that I can do wall balls right here. So I just do wall balls up to the top of my garage wall right there. And then I do another ab movement. It's either gonna be hanging leg raises on the cable or maybe cable wood chops with the cable machine. And then I do kettlebells, and then I like to do a plank. Not really to failure, but maybe like a 1-minute plank after that. So that's gonna be the workout. I wanna show you guys real quick as well. I've extended my home gym into this cardio room. So we got the treadmill in here, and then this was like the last piece that I really needed to be able to do everything I need to do at home. So this is a leg extension and leg curl machine. So pretty sick. Another hack for you guys. Once again, get a TV where your cardio is. This is also where I do my check-ins for my coach right here. So yeah, that is the garage gym. Might show you guys a few clips of me hitting this workout, but I also want to focus. You know, I feel like when I'm trying to get too many clips, I kind of mess up the workout, and this is a HIIT session, so I want to keep the pace going, but I'll try to get a couple clips, and then I'm going to get some steps in early on. I've been hitting 10K steps a day recently, and I'm writing a book, so a lot of you guys may not know, it's gonna be called the Fit for Life Performance Planner. And one of the principles in that book is at least 4 walking sessions throughout the day. They can be as little as 5 minutes, but just getting that movement in. But I've been getting tons of steps in, and it makes me feel so good. So yeah, I'm gonna crush this workout, guys. Get a little view of the home gym. So yeah, we'll hit this, steps, first meal. See you soon. All right, we did 4 rounds of that. That workout only took 20 minutes. So that's why I love, you know, today's a rest day, but it just makes me feel good. Just get a little something in early on in the day. 20-minute workout, burned almost 225 calories in 20 minutes. Now I'm gonna get some steps, kind of soak up the sun, get some sun on my skin, this pasty white skin. But it's just a good way to start the day. I'm already in a better mood. You get the endorphins pumping. So even on rest days, guys, if you wanna get like something light in and get some steps, like just for your mood boosting, highly recommend it. So yeah, gonna get some steps in. That was a good little quick little circuit training workout. I'll show you guys the first meal in a little bit. We're fasting a little bit longer than we typically do. I usually eat around this time, around 8:30. Well, it's 8:38 now, but I'm kind of pushing the fast a little bit. I do this on weekends a little bit more, just kind of in no rush, right? So and it kind of lets me have a little bit more fuel and food at the end of the day, which I enjoy. So I'll show you guys that first meal in a little bit after these steps. This is rare footage of Cade without gym clothes on. Literally got jeans and a collared shirt and boots, but I'm headed to church in a little bit here. But I want to show you guys the first meal. So this is the first meal of the day. So I typically have oatmeal as my first meal, but I've recently discovered these Elevate cream of rice, different flavors. They're absolutely amazing. So this is gonna be my first time trying this. This is the cookies and cream one. The only one I've tried so far is this chocolate cake one. I'll probably have it later for dinner. Guys, but you know, today's more of a flexible day of eating. I like to eat mostly clean foods. I mean, cream of rice is still great, but I usually have oatmeal, but these flavors are amazing. Like it really spices up your cream of rice. Like if you like cream of rice, highly recommend Elevate. I'm not sponsored or anything like that, but they're just really good. My mouth's watering talking about it. And then we've got a total of 1 cup of egg whites. And usually I've just been putting egg whites in my blender cup and putting protein in there and then putting a little bit of Hershey's in there and just drinking my egg whites. But when I have a little bit more time, I do like to cook the egg whites. So I've got egg whites and 1 egg in this, and then a little bit of the egg whites in there with some water, a little bit of the Hershey's, and basically half a scoop of protein powder. So I'm still drinking some of that, but having some egg whites here with the eggs. We've got 50 grams of a banana. We've got 8 grams of peanut butter. And this has been a huge hack for me recently, this Super Coffee Cold Brew. So there's 6 ounces of that in here as well. So it kind of made like a chocolate, so kind of like a mocha chocolate coffee drink for myself. And then we've just got a Gatorade Zero to get some electrolytes in. So that's the first meal of the day. That's 525 calories, 52 grams of protein. So a solid amount of protein to start the day. 52 grams of carbs to get the day started, and 12 grams of fat. Yeah, it was either 12 or 13 grams of fat. So 525 calories. Typically my first meal is a little bit bigger, but I'm not feeling super hungry and I kind of wanted to save some of my calories for later on. But typically my first meal is around 600, closer to usually 600 something calories. And then my middle 2 meals are usually a little bit smaller because I just love having a nice big dinner. Like I like to save like 800 or so calories for that dinner. So that's the first meal, guys. We're gonna crush this. We are going to head to church and then we'll come back and I'll show you guys the second meal and we'll go from there. We are back from church and we are having our second meal of the day. Let's show it to you guys. So we've got this voluminous bowl. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it looks like quite a bit of food and it's very filling. So what we have in here, and this is a hack that I've been using quite a bit recently as I'm kind of getting out of this bodybuilding competition prep that I was in, and I'm reversing back up. The calories still aren't super high. You know, I'm kind of reversing into a lean bulk. So the volume of the bowls still helps. So I put 30 grams of baby spinach in there, and I highly recommend doing something like this. It's only like a few calories and it just creates so much more volume in the bowl. And then broccoli, lean ground turkey, 93.7 lean ground turkey, blueberries, and sweet potatoes all in a bowl. Feels like a lot of food, very satiating. The bowl itself was only like 362 calories. And then I'm also having an apple along with that. And then I'm having a little mini Fresca, still sipping on some Gatorade Zero. And then we've got some green tea in my Hulk mug here. So that is meal number 2. Let me read off to you guys the numbers here. So this whole meal with the apple included is 478 calories, 30 grams of protein, 12 grams of fat, and 73 grams of carbs. So a higher carb meal. And that puts us at right about 1,000 calories. So it's 1,003 calories for the day, 83 grams of protein so far, 25 grams of fat, and 125 grams of carbs for the day so far. So that is meal number 2, guys. I'm just gonna do a little bit of work here in a little bit. You know, that's the life of when you got your own business. It's like even on Sundays, you know, I'm just kind of working. I'm just kind of always working, to be honest with you. But I do have my dad coming over later today. We are doing a little project in the backyard. So this is my backyard here. And it's like got nothing in it. So I'm gonna be putting a fire pit over here. We're gonna make a little fire pit here so that I can have a nice little backyard set up here. Got some cornhole, got darts. So just wanna be able to host get-togethers with family and friends here at my house and trying to show you guys that too, is like, hey, like, you can be fit and live a healthy and fit lifestyle and incorporate everyone into it, you know, be the leader, be that person that, like, you know, is that role model. Adopt that role model mindset and lead by example and get everyone involved with what you're doing. So I'm really trying to focus on enjoying life and cultivating my relationships with my friends and my family along this journey, and helping my clients do that as well. So guys, that's all I got right now. That's meal number 2. That's my little speech/pep talk for you. I'll see you guys for the next meal. Third meal of the day, guys. Let's show it to you. So I'm doing another bowl. The only difference is I'm doing lean ground beef instead of lean ground turkey. And then I'm also doing, this is a Kodiak flapjack, like waffle mix chocolate chip. I kind of made like a bake this week, so I'll show you guys in the fridge. Instead of making waffles, what I did was make it into just like a cake bake. So that is my third meal, and then I'm doing it with another herbal tea. No caffeine in that one. Still sipping on the same 0-calorie Gatorade there. One thing I wanted to highlight with these meals is, you know, I'm doing flexible dieting, but you'll notice that I'm still pretty much eating, I mean, my prep foods. You know, it's like lean ground beef and broccoli and spinach and blueberries, but then I'm kind of following like the 80-20 principle, and then I'm throwing in some fun stuff, you know, like the Kodiak cakes and things like that here and there, you know, the Elevate cream of rice. So the thing is though, like, this bowl is almost the same amount of calories as this very small amount of pancake bake, and it's like, this satiates me so much and gives me so much more nutrients. So what I've found is, like, you know, it is fun to eat some foods like that, but as far as satiation and fuel and energy, like, a lot of the meals that you just stick to that are clean, good kind of prep foods, they end up being the best foods to make up the bulk of your meals, right? So, and then I also wanted to highlight, I put sriracha and tahini and seasoning on everything, and like, you can get really experimental with the sauces and the seasonings, and it makes your meals taste completely different. So I'll show you guys just a few of what I use. So I've been using this sriracha. This is like a chili paste, so everything is 0 calories. Tahini has been a game changer for me. I've been putting a little bit of garlic, little garlic powder on some of my meals. And then guys, this is my other kind of side here. So these are 10 calories a piece. I use these sparingly, but these are Flavor Co. So this is Joey Swoll's company here, Flavor Co. And they are really good. Like, they taste really good. I just use them sparingly because they're like 5 and 10 calories. So I'd rather use the 0 calorie stuff like hot sauces to save my calories for the actual foods. But that's meal number 3. The old man's about to come over. We're gonna do the project in the backyard, so that'll be fun. And yeah, we got one more meal after this. It's 4 o'clock right now. So that's about pretty normal for me for meal number 3, usually 4 or 5. So calorie total for this meal is 538 calories for this one. 54 protein in this meal, 9 fat, 68 carbs. So for the day so far, we are at 136 protein, we are at 33 fat, and we are at 193 grams of carbs. So we've got plenty of room, and that puts us at 1540 calories for the day. And right now in my reverse, getting closer to the lean bulk, I'm at 2440 is my total calories for the day. So we got like 900 calories to play with for dinner. So I'm excited for that. We'll have a nice big meal for dinner. So this is meal number 3. I'm gonna crush this. I will see you guys for the final meal.
There we go, the last 2 coming.
Last 2 bricks. Here, can you come over here, Dad? Show them what we're doing.
Very cool.
All right.
Nice fire pit.
There we go. There it is.
Where's the firewood?
I know, I wish we could do a fire today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got me and my pop. A little project today. We just had to dig that. Went to Home Depot. Good stuff.
Retaining wall.
We did it, Pop.
Best fire pits ever.
This will give a nice little outside vibe. I had like nothing out here. We had to listen to country while we were doing this little project here. That's a job well done, Pop.
Yes, sir.
I think you earned yourself a Ninja Creamy.
I did.
Here we go. All right, last meal of the day, guys. I'm super pumped up for this one. So I usually eat prepped meats, but I had some salmon in the freezer, just like kind of frozen salmon. So I whipped it up on a pan, put some seasoning on there. I still made a bowl, guys. I tell myself I'm gonna like get all experimental, but the bowls, I'm telling you, don't sleep on the bowls. The bowls are the best because you can just put vegetables and, you know, little blueberries in there. I also put a little bit of this. We picked up some mango pineapple habanero salsa. We stopped by Buc-ee's on the way home from picking up those bricks to make the fire pit. But yeah, so we got the bowl with some salmon, broccoli, spinach, blueberries, a little bit of habanero salsa. This, guys, so this is the cream of rice elevate chocolate cake. And then what I've been doing is I put a little bit of sugar-free Jell-O, or not Jell-O, sorry, pudding, but it's Jell-O brand pudding. So it's 60 calories. You put a little bit of that pudding in with the chocolate cake, so good. We also have a Ninja Creamy with just the Fairlife, the vanilla protein, and a little bit of chocolate chips in there. And then we even have room for a rice cake with some sugar-free raspberry preserves on that sucker. So smorgasbord, guys. This is 900 calories. I saved a lot of calories for dinner, right? So my total for the day right now on my reverse, kind of shifting into a lean bulk here. So we are at, for this meal alone, 899 calories, 71 grams of protein, 27 grams of fat. I saved a lot of fat for the end of the day, and 106 carb. So that gets us for the whole entire day, 2439. Our goal was 2440 on the calories. 208 protein, we went just a little bit over on protein. Goal was 200. 60 fat, we were on the dot with the fat, and 299 carb. And I'm a little confused. I need to ask my coach about this because we were over on protein and carbs by a little bit, but we hit the calorie goal. So I think the numbers are off a little bit there. But most important thing is the calories, and then just making sure that we hit the protein goal and the fat goal, and the carbs seem a little bit off. So I need to clarify on that. But I'm gonna eat this, guys. I'm hungry. It is 8 p.m. This is my last meal of the day, and then I'm wrapping it up, calling it a night, getting some shut-eye. Tomorrow's Monday morning, time to get after it. So hope you enjoyed this. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Hope this was helpful for you, just kind of seeing a little bit of what I eat. This is my reverse, kind of shifting into a lean bulk after the bodybuilding preps, but I am excited for this food. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.